guys! Okay, so the weather is getting colder. We're going into December now. I cannot believe it. And that means it's time for winter and fall clothing. I like the season because of the fashion, because you can like layer, and layering is like the essence of fashion itself, you know? Not a huge fan of like the gray skies and stuff, but you know, the fashion makes it all better. So today we are going to go through a haul that I bought for this season. Recently, I've been getting really into neutrals, so a lot of this stuff is going to be like neutral colored clothing, but there are a couple colored pieces for you guys if you're more into that sort of thing. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I bought is just this little button-up top thing with like a collar and the buttons, and I don't know, the entire design I just thought was like super cute. And let's talk about the texture, because the texture is obviously like what makes it stand out the most. This texture, like I've never owned anything with like a texture anything like this at all. It's just so cool. Like if you look at it, the texture is like immediately you're like, oh my gosh, like it's so like textury, you know? That's not a real word. You know what I mean though, right? The texture really stands out. It looks like very lacy, and I think it's just really good for layering. It's just a really fun like statement piece. Obviously it is like very see-through, so I tend to layer a tank top underneath it. And also it's fun because like depending on the color of the tank top, you can change like the look, you know what I mean? Since it's so see-through. So like whatever color of tank top you wear underneath it, it's like the color will show through. Okay, next we have this top, which is kind of similar in the sense that they both have like collar designs and like buttons in the front, you know? But this one is also like an interesting texture, although very different, and it's also a bit transparent. So the tank top layering method, you know, you gotta go with that. Like I said, fall and winter, layering is everything. So yeah, layer them up. So the thing like I really liked about this top was like when you close the buttons, there's like holes, like gaping holes in the middle, you know? Despite what some people may think, it's not because the top is too small. It's supposed to look like that. If you go and look at the picture of the product, it's supposed to look like that, guys. And I also really like the bottom part where there's like the pieces of fabric kind of like hanging down, you know, like below the buttons. I think that looks really good. So our next piece is this cardigan, which might be slightly controversial because I've seen people really like it and also really not like it. So this cardigan is like really small. As you can see, it's like a very cropped cardigan. It's like the arms are like keeping you warm, you know? The rest of it really does not do much. Like it's keeping your arms warm, but not much else. So I wore it to school once and I wore it over like a dress and I thought it was really cute. It was really fun. I really like it. I think it's a really unique like piece, a very cool spin-off to just like a regular cardigan. If you're like truly cold though, like obviously like don't go for this because it's not gonna do that much. But if it's just your arms that are cold, I would go for it. Plus I really like the quality of this item as well. Like the knit texture is really good, and like the color I also really like. Here's our next piece. It's a long sleeve, another transparent one. I think I've just been getting really into like the like see-through material and like layering tank tops underneath it because I just think it looks really good. This one has lace, and I really like lace on clothing items. I just think it makes everything look like really like, I don't know, detailed. And I really like those details, you know, like it looks good. What can I say? It's very pairable. You could, you know, throw on a pair of jeans, a skirt. I wore it with a white tennis skirt once to make like a monochromatic moment. I've worn it to school with jeans. I've worn it with black cargo pants. It's just really cute. It's really versatile. And also you can like layer it up too. And then like the lace on the front will like peek out. And it's really cute. Okay, so next is a tank top that I've been layering under everything I've shown so far, which is this little brownish tank top. The cut of this tank top I really like. I think it's like really flattering. Obviously this is a very small piece. If you're gonna wear it to school or something, you might want to layer something over it. That's why I've been layering it under a lot of my pieces, the see-through ones, you know? It's like so simple, but it's so soft and so comfy and so flattering. I definitely recommend this tank top as like a basic like staple in your closet to have. Especially like with cold weather with the layering, you definitely want some solid basic tank tops to like be able to layer stuff. So I think this one's a good one. And it's like really cheap too. And like the material thing is also a tank top. It's also got the lace thing that I was talking about earlier. I guess I just really have a thing for like white lace, but this is what it looks like. I like the neckline a lot. It's like a square neckline, and I think that looks really good, and it makes it look like kind of cleaner and like a little more sophisticated, I guess. It's just a tank top, but like, you know what I mean. If you buy it, you'll probably be wearing it a decent amount. Okay, so the next thing is literally the same thing as the little brown tank top, except in black. I got it in both colors. I was like, it's winter, I'm gonna get brown and black. I think it's really like important to have different color tank tops. The black one and the brown one, like they give off really different vibes, even though they're the same cut and like the same style and everything, obviously. But I think like depending on the like the vibe you want to go for with the outfit that day, you can definitely either go like, you know, black or like this khaki color or like white. Okay, so this next piece is possibly one of like the most interesting pieces of clothing I own, which is like this suit blazer type thing that's like a wrap top. It's like a crop top, but it's like, it has shoulder pads, which is super interesting. I do not own anything with shoulder pads, and honestly I thought I wouldn't really like the shoulder pad thing, but I kind of like it. Like it makes like your shoulders look wide, it makes you look sophisticated. I just really like it. And the blazer tuxedo look, oh gosh, it's not showing, mixed with like the tie-up, wrap-up, crop top kind of vibe, like the very feminine elements mixed with like the masculine style. I just really like it. The juxtaposition is so good, guys. And there's even like buttons on the sleeves, you know? Attention to detail. I think that this would definitely look really cute with like a black pleated skirt or like black dress pants. Just like overall, it's just a really interesting piece. Like I've never seen anything like it before. Definitely very unique, and maybe like a little bit more of like a challenging piece to style if you're someone who's like into fashion. Okay, next I have another very interesting piece, and it is this one. I can't really hold it up to show you like the shape and stuff, but you can see it in the try on portion. So I like this piece stood out so much to me, like the way like that, like the piece itself came with two pieces and they're stuck together, and it's like the layering of both pieces and like the straps, and I just thought it looks so cool. I know this style has appeared definitely a lot on Chinese TikTok because I used to see it, and I always thought it was really interesting, but I never really thought I could like pull it off. I've already said this in this haul, but I think the style is just really unique, and I think it's just really cool. You just feel so cool when you're wearing it. I would recommend it. I will say I do have a complaint about it. It was a little big on me. I had to take the white part and like put it around my torso and like use a rubber band and like tie it in the back and flip it up, if you know what I'm talking about, to make it more flattering. And also it tends to be shifty, like the sleeves, so like if you have like a bra strap, you got to be careful, or like your bra strap will show, so you have to kind of adjust it all day. In my opinion, still worth it. I'll still be wearing it. All right, so next we have this dress, and this dress, what can I say? It's definitely not like my usual style. It's like a baby doll dress, and usually my style isn't super cutesy. Like it's not baby doll dress cutesy, you know what I mean? But I think the color kind of tones it down a little bit. This plaid, definitely very fall, very winter, but I do like the silhouette of this dress. I think it looks very cute, and it's pretty flattering, and like it can hide like your bloating if you're gonna eat like a giant meal, you know, and you don't really want like your like food baby to show. This dress is the dress for you. I also really like the detail that like the sleeves are transparent. I think that's pretty cool. And also the lace around like the chest design. There's lace. Loving the lace. You know, we gotta love the lace. And of course the bow. All right, lastly, we have finally got some colors. So this is like a jewel tone purple top. And I don't know what has been up with me, but I guess I've been really liking like the collars and the button look, because this is another one of those. The material on this shirt is also really interesting. Not a lot of warmth, I will say, but I think that this will be really cute for like summertime. I think that this is definitely a statement piece just because of the design itself, but also like the color is not a color that I see very often at all. I think it's really cool and very like pairable. Like if you just throw on a pair of like basic pants, like it'll work. And I really like it with a white mini skirt. I think it kind of gives off like 70s, 80s vibes. And the cut of this shirt is really flattering. I've said this before, but like when the bottom of a shirt is kind of like, it doesn't show on like when I just hold it up, but when I'm wearing it, you can see it. And the bottom kind of has like a little bit of a V. It'll make your waist look really cinched. And finally, our last piece is this peach long sleeve. It has like the little lettuce trim on the sleeves. And the most interesting part about this shirt is the slit on the side. Never had a shirt that has a slit on the side. I've had dresses, I've had skirts that have slits, but a shirt was very interesting to me. So I actually wore this on the first day of school with like a white mini skirt and like peach like makeup and white accessories. I think that this shirt, the design is really interesting, and like I said, the slit, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty flattering, and this shirt is like surprisingly flattering. And the neckline gives you like a nice scoop across the chest, the collarbone area, you know, and of course the color. Who doesn't love like a nice peachy tone? Okay, that is all for today's haul. I do have a YesStyle code, by the way. It's Angela07. You can use it on YesStyle to get some money off your order. I will link all of the stuff and my code and everything in the description box below if you want to try it out. That is all. Leave me a comment down below, like, subscribe. You know how it goes. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.